In this video, we're going to solve quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. It says solve d times 4d plus 5 minus 8 equals 0 by using the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is negative b plus and minus root b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. All right, so we're going to use this formula to solve this equation. So the first thing we need to do is get it into a standard form, quadratic. So 4d squared plus 5d minus 8 equals 0. A is equal to 4, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to negative 8. We're going to plug that into this equation. So we're going to have negative 5 plus and minus root 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 4, times c, which is negative 8, all over 2 times 4. Remember, that's x equals. So x is equal to negative 5 plus and minus root. If I put that in the calculator, I get 5 squared, which is 25, minus 4 times negative 8. Get 153, so I got root 153 here. So then, next step would be to, that's over 8. Let's see if we can simplify that radical. So root 153, let's see, 153 divided by 3 is 51 divided by 3. Okay. So I can split this to negative 5 plus minus, this would be root 9 times, I'm simplifying the radical, root 17 all over 8. So then I can say that that is actually equal to negative 5 plus and minus 3 root 17 over 8. And then I can write that as x is equal to negative 5 plus 3 root 17 over 8, or negative 5 minus 3 root 17 over 8. And some people might even go a little farther and say that this is negative 5/8 plus 3 root 17 over 8. And this is negative 5/8 minus 3 root 17 over 8. Let's try a couple more solutions here. Or another equation here. So now we have 4n n minus 5 plus 25 equals 0. Again, we're going to write down the quadratic equation. I think you should write it down every time to help you memorize it. So minus negative b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We're going to distribute here to start. So we get 4n squared minus 20n plus 25 equals 0. So a is equal to 4, b is equal to negative 20, and c is equal to 25. Let's go ahead and plug in what we know. So we end up with negative 20 for b plus minus root negative 20 squared minus 4 times 25 all over 2 times a, which is 4. Remember, that's x equals. If I do the inside there, I get 400, because negative 20 squared is 400, minus 4 times 25. So I get 0 in there. I get positive 20 plus or minus root of 0 over 8. So this is where our discriminant's given us 0. We're going to get one solution here. So that's really equal to 20 plus and minus 0 over 8, which will just be 20 over 8, which I can reduce. If I divide them both by 2, I get 10 over 4, Actually, divide them both by 4, and I get 5 over 2. So 5/2 is our solution. And that's how you solve quadratic equations using the quadratic formula.